Holy Schneider, Batman. I passed. I just got the email today. I did my oral exam yesterday in the afternoon at 1 o'clock. And I woke up this morning and bam, email. And then I downloaded all the paperwork for my medical examination. Holy, oh damn, everyone. It's I have to be honest with you. I'm getting nervous because it's starting to get real. At first, just paperwork, internet, you know, the PFQ was kind of like a hint that it's getting real because you have to go to the facility, training facility for LAPD, but this is starting to get ridiculous now. Holy crap! I mean, it's pretty cool. You know what though? Somebody have told me that before. When you're applying for a department, a police department, apply to at least 3. Because somebody told me that if you apply only 1, even though if they like you, they'll drag themselves. You know, if they like you, you're applying, they'll get other applicants, blah blah. But the thing is, since I told them that I'm applying for sheriff department and Inglewood PD, they probably think they like me a lot during my interview and they want to hire me right away before somebody else has snagged me. I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna say I just bust through that interview, but I was very confident in my interview, and I hope I made a really really good impression. I'm a little bit articulate. I speak clearly, and during my interview I made sure that every time I'm speaking I speak with confidence, and I wasn't stumbling on all my answers. I got my answers right away, even though I had a lot of questions that I practiced on. They didn't ask me all of that, so I was really prepared, and yeah, so that's why they probably gave me a congratulation email. This is so cool. You know what too? It's so cool that people want you. Just the fact that when I was younger, I applied to a lot of jobs and I'm always getting rejected. But the feeling of people want you to work for them, it's pretty cool. And also, Los Angeles Police Department. It's a huge organization. It's like I'm not applying to little restaurant here, some little office. This is a big, huge organization. Los Angeles Police Department is one of the biggest police department organization out there. Next to New York, next to Chicago. They're huge. Miami, Texas. It's big states that have big, huge departments and well funded. I'm actually part of the email saying that they're as a probational, or I forgot the word they use. Basically they're saying that they're hiring me, provided that the rest of the background history that I put in on my application checks in. But they said so far, what they've seen on all the application on the history, that I'm hired. So I have to make an appointment for medical exam and then psych evaluation. I don't think I'm crazy, so I think I'll pass the psych. Medical, I don't have a huge... Hi, kitty cat. I don't have a huge physical problem. I have knee problems, but that's from training in jiu-jitsu. My fingers is kind of like swollen a little bit from gripping and grappling. My neck and back hurts a little bit from jiu-jitsu and martial arts. If for 20 years I've been kicking and sparring and rolling and jumping, so something's gonna give. You know what I mean? But I can still kick ass. That's for sure. But yeah, I should be okay with physical exam. My only problem also is they put you in a treadmill and they put a tube in your mouth to check your lung capacity and all that. Yeah, so I mean, since I'm not a runner, we'll see. Actually, later on, I'm gonna run later on. Hopefully, I can go through 2 miles without any problems. And yeah, so I passed, people. Let's see. I have to also. What I don't know right now is the polygraph. It didn't say about a scheduling a polygraph, but I have to call my mentor to see what's going on with that. Maybe they don't do polygraph anymore, because polygraph really is not admissible to court. It's nothing. They don't even use it in court, but they do use it as a based on a little gauge on who you are and if you're lying, what kind of integrity you have. They gauge it on that, and then but it's nothing like a definitive. Polygraph is kind of not admissible right now in any type of job. Only, from what I heard too, not all department uses polygraph too. There's some departments that when you apply for a police officer, that they don't do polygraph. It's not part of their hiring process. But Los Angeles Police Department, they use them. But yeah, I'm excited, everyone. This is gonna be cool, and starting to get scarier and scarier. But you know what? I'm up to the challenge. And come on, man, being a police officer, it can't be boring. It's gonna be exciting every time. Scary as hell. Great job. Benefits is gonna be awesome. Retirement plan, all that stuff. You might not gonna be rich as a police officer, but then again, most of my jobs that I've had, I don't go for making a lot of money. As long as you're making a living and you're happy when you go home and you feel fulfilled, you feel like productive, you feel like you make a change no matter how little it is. That's a career for me. I mean, to be honest with you, my wife makes pretty good money, and technically I don't really need to work, but that's not a kind of man I am. I'm not gonna sit here and just let my wife go to work and support me. I want to work, make a little contribution, and just life is not just by sitting around. I mean, gotta do something. Go to work. I am gonna work until my body doesn't allow me anymore. And plus it's gonna be exciting. Like I said, man, being a cop, cool, it's pretty cool. And yeah, everyone, we'll see. Probably my next post is gonna be after my physical examination and psych. I'll let you guys know how that is. Okay, but then again, okay, so yeah, yesterday I did my oral interview, and today I got an email that I'm accepted. But right now, my problem is, I don't know if I mentioned it before, Los Angeles Police Department right now is reevaluating their funds. They're thinking of cutting, they're thinking of cutting staff. What they want to focus on is patrol, because crime is up right now. 300 homicide, I think, or major crime, or yeah, I think it's 300 felonies crime in 1 year. I guess that's a lot. Or murder. Was it murder or something? And it's like 50 more than every other years before. And every year it was going down. That is for Los Angeles. It was going down and down and down, especially compared to New York. New York is very high. But Los Angeles is it's considered a safe city, when you come here. But every city have their own, neighborhood. Every city there, they have their own hood, you know what I mean? So, but overall, Los Angeles is a very safe city. And people don't understand that the police department has something to do with that, And yeah, so they're cutting on some of their funds. They're also changing the requirement. People, listen to this. They're changing some of the requirements of applying for Los Angeles Police Department. They said that they're trying to pass a bill where if you are younger than 25 years old, you need a bachelor's degree because they want you to, they feel that you're a bit more mature if you didn't go to college. And if you go to college, you're a little bit more mature, I guess. So you need a bachelor's degree if you are under 25, or you have to be 25 and up, and you don't need a college degree if you're over 25. But if you're younger, you need a college degree. So that's what they're trying to do. I'm 50, so I'm way above that. So yeah, so it's cool, and hopefully they have enough money to hire me, and I'll go to the academy, and it'll be cool. All right, people. Wish me luck. Boom.